Whew. Hold on. Mm. All right. All right. All right. All right. What is good? What is good? Ladies and gentlemen, of course, you know who I be. The good doc, Dr. Mike TV, back again, once again, with this is going to be an epic one. I always say that about every live stream that I do, but ladies and gentlemen, this one's going to be genuine, and I want to apologize, A, for being late, B, for having a late live stream, okay? You know me, I kind of like to get around the 9 o'clock. Doc just came through a little bit later. It ain't like y'all got to get your ass up and go to work tomorrow. Everybody's unemployed anyways. I'm fucking with y'all. Shit, got to get your asses up and work tomorrow. But yeah, I'm sincerely blessed to have you guys in the building. Much love to everybody who's coming through. Thanking before I came through. Doc apologizes for his lateness, but what's going on, Mister Man? I see you in the building. Let Doc tell you, boy. Your boy's missing, but he's just been found. Whoo. If that ain't the best thing I know, when ladies and gentlemen, and the day just started. Okay. You guys know the rules, man. Y'all make sure y'all caress, molest, and distress yourself all over that light but it wants, it needs, it most. I appreciate you guys showing up. Like I said, it might be a limited crowd tonight, but you know what? The good doc could care less, because at the end of the day, y'all probably gonna buy. Okay. I want you to remember one thing. I want you to remember one thing. I want you to remember, because you were the first little swimmer. Okay. I want you to remember you're a winner because you were the first little. Often find ourselves cracking down and being quite harsh on individuals who are quote unquote simping or doing the most with females, and you know, they kind of get a tag. You know what I'm saying? Something that simps, oh, they're this, they're that, incels, whatever you want to call them. We kind of give them a bad rap, but what we fail to realize is that they treat as a person too, deep down inside. And regardless of how you feel about yourself, I want you to know that you're a winner. You were the first little swimmer. Remember when a million motherfuckers came out of your daddy's dick? And they fucking, you made it. Let me say that one more time. You made it. You were the one that made it to the egg first, ladies and gentlemen. You were born. So let's not sit there and act as if everybody who was born is a loser, because motherfucker, y'all came out as winners. Remember that. Y'all were winners first. Everything was beautiful. You feel me? So don't ever get down on yourself if you find yourself in a situation. Don't get mad on yourself if you find yourself getting cheated on. Don't be mad if you find yourself in a situation where, unfortunately, things don't work out. Don't, because remember, you were a winner first before you were a loser. You were a winner first. You know what I'm saying? For the first little swimmer. And I know I talk a lot of shit. I have my fun. But in hindsight, I want to try to inspire my people. Might be down on themselves, especially during this time. All right, a lot of y'all might be down on yourselves a lot during this time. People have been losing jobs, and you know, shit, money be tight. You got bills to pay in the whole nine. I feel you. I feel you in that same boat, bro. But I want you to know, you got to think of yourself as a winner. At least, if you don't, I see you as a winner because you were the first little swimmer. Okay? And that's kind of what I want to connect with y'all on this particular live stream tonight. I'll stay up all night with this one. I'll probably give it a few more minutes to get out my thought process, and then I'll be good to go. Is my video lagging? Anybody? Man, Robert says my video lagging. Is anybody else getting a problem? I only see 3 people. people in here, bro. But shit, even if I gotta cut the stream, I don't care. I'll just do it for 5 minutes and go to sleep, and then I'll go ahead and get back. If Doc is lagging, man, my bad. It must be the internet, guys. I can't always win. I'm a winner. I can't always win. Shout out to Kobe, baby. Shout out to Kobe Bryant. Even Kobe couldn't win every game. Even Jordan could win. That don't mean that they're any less of a winner. Don't mean that they're any less of the GOAT. Don't mean that they're any less of a superstar. Don't mean that you can't put some respect on that. So I want people to be able to put respect on your name too. People need to respect your name. I kind of feel like a lot of y'all don't basically tap into what we like to call the alpha male qualities. I understand. This shit ain't for everybody. Understand, this life that we lead ain't for everybody. Some people got it like that. Some people don't. Lamont, what's good with you, bro? Baby. Like I said, I'm dealing with a limited crowd tonight, and I could care less because I'm just gonna say it raw, real, and uncut, ladies and gentlemen. You dig? So you came out the womb winning. Do y'all not get that? Do y'all not get that? Now I'm fucking with you, but you dig? I want you to understand, y'all came out the womb winning. Y'all think about it. That shit had me bugging the other night when I was thinking about it, because I was having a conversation with the mean one, and I was like, yo, I said we came out the womb winning because all your little swimmers and shit, all the millions of swimmers that could have made it, you was the one that made it. You dig? I have to admit that this particular thought process came after I watched the there's a video by this rapper named Hopsin. It's called COVID Mansion. I love it. And he was talking about jacking off. It was funny as fuck. So when references and shit, and I'm like, bro, I said, if you jack off, is that considered like neglecting your babies or some shit? I said something stupid. I was like, if you jack off and all your babies die, is that like mass genocide or some shit? That's what I was thinking in my head. I'm like, bro, I think of killing every time we jack off. If you do that, of course. I don't think this video gonna stay up. I might have to not. But think about it, over here, you know, using your right or your left hand, and maybe your ambidextrous or whatever. Yo, is it genocide? Is that what it's like? I'm trying to find the right words, bro. But is it like genocide if you jack off and like all your babies die or some shit like that? Like your sperm and shit? You know, that's millions and millions of babies that you ejaculate, right? So my thing is, I look at myself and I look at y'all and I'm like, bro, because out of all the little motherfuckers that could have made it, you made it. I made it. We made it. So I don't think shit about anything, bro. I wouldn't give my energy to nobody who could give a fuck about me. I'm telling you, I could care less about those that don't care about. Oh, troll me and get the fuck on. Nah, I'm not drunk, bro. I'm just fucking with y'all. I'm just being honest though. This shit making my stomach. Yeah. Is it happy hour yet? Nah. I think happy hour's for females, man. Reason I did not mix this right, and I don't like it. I do not like it. But anyways, like I'm saying, back to the beginning. I'm not actually drunk. I'm just trying to be, because that's how I feel. I feel like every day I wake up, I'm winning because I'm here. It's another day on earth, man. Every happy hour somewhere. But in hindsight, I look at myself and I look at y'all and I'm like, yo, man, we made it. And so, opposed to sitting around here and being, you know, dowdy because some chick don't want to fuck with you, or, you know, being that you was in didn't work out the way that you wanted to, my dude. Come on now. You still here, ain't you? Think about all the little, And if that right there don't put a smile on your face, then I don't know what will. I said, hell, I should not be the one to have to be able to do that shit in yourself. And what I do encourage you guys to do, because I see it a lot, bro. I see this shit a lot, and this shit really pisses me off. All right, male or female, this shit right here bugs the hell out of me. If there's one thing that I can't stand, is someone who seeks validation in other people. Somebody who seeks validation in other people. You know, I often refer, you understand? YouTube is a very, very fickle, sensitive topic. My man, Big Brother, said, hey, Dr. Mike, now that you're there for you, look up Aaron Clarey on YT. I heard of Aaron Clarey through my boy O'Shea. I have heard of him. I know he wrote a book. I got it. But like I said, I just don't get the idea of seeking validation in anybody. I do see a lot of people trying to seek validation in other people. For myself, like I said, I use YouTube as an example, dude. I actually come on here to vent. I come on here to share in thoughts, and whether you agree or disagree with it, I have to accept the fault. I've made some that people like, yo, I can fuck with. I've had some people who were middle of the road. I've had some good shit. I've had some bad shit. But I didn't come here seeking. Marley, I appreciate you coming through, bro. I didn't come through seeking validation from none of y'all. I love y'all, sincerely. Y'all mean the world to me, even talking to myself. There you go, anti-gravity. You were the fastest woman for sure, man. You got to remain strong. And I think that mindset of really is what I'm trying to preach to y'all today. But here's the rules, man. With YouTube, I see people sometimes trying to from their subscribers, male or female. I've seen guys do it with the videos that they make. They make videos that cater. Time I've made some videos that may have seemed like I was caping to Filipino women, but I wasn't caping. I was just having a moment where I was like to explain to you some of the reasons why I do dig dating Filipino women, etc., women from Asia. That was all it was. May have come up a little bit. I wasn't doing it to seek validation from these women. I may have said some things that people get mad at me about over some other shit. I'm doing it because I want to, and whether you listen to it or not is completely up to you. You should never have to seek validation in other people time to time. There is one particular YouTuber where, and I realized that his content was basically catered around what his audience wanted him to put out. Taking ideas. Okay. I'm all for taking ideas, but if that shit is drastically different from what I try to preach on my own channel and preach through my own neighborhood for you, I can't. There's no reason. There's no rhyme or reason why I should. But yet still, we do have some individuals wants them to do. And I know it sounds weird. I love y'all like, dude, what is like, how do you get to that point? People get to the point their YouTube channel is for their people and rather than for themselves. Like I said, I read comment sections. People are like, yo, can you do a video like that? They'll do it. They'll do it to satisfy the audience request. And then, with at one time, I'm starting to notice that people start to get a little bit more drastic and stupid in what they request you to do in your videos. And I'm not saying by the sense of the fact that a person is losing themselves on their own channel. Shout out to my boy Don Ridgeway. I see you. My man Big Brother says he's doing consulting advice. Brothers would benefit from your advice and experience at a fee. It would be nice. Honestly, it would. It would be awesome to do that. But brother, I appreciate you parting that knowledge on me. Matter of fact, I had an individual that told me to take my books, my ebooks, take them off of Amazon and put them on some other platforms and sell them at a higher price. I'm I'm at that point in my life where, granted, you know, I'm all for getting that bag. But if I've already switched up pricing and all that shit, and I wish that I could sit here and have conversations with people, it would be cool. But I'm scared because I don't want anybody to think that, oh, if I want to talk to Doc, I gotta pay Doc to do this. I want to do that. You understand? That's where I'm really sketchy and skittish about the entire idea, because then people are gonna be like, oh, this man won't even say shit with me unless I'm dropping some ends in his pocket. And I don't want it to be like that. But yet and still, I feel like I do give away when I do say, yo, if you don't mind pledging to the Patreon, if you don't mind buying a book, something that I wrote or something, I kind of feel like I'm justified. But sometimes people want to try to make you feel bad about fucking wanting to run a logical channel with a business mindset. Like, yo, I can't even have a conversation with Doc unless I'm paying them. Yo, that's not what YouTube is all about, bro. And then people start to get that shitty mindful constantly asking me for advice, and I give it to them. I mean, because it's never really anything that I feel that people should have to part with their money. Like I said, man, the best way for me to do it is, okay, yo, I don't mind helping you out, but yo, do you mind, you know, just show that you support the good Doc? I mean, a super chat, something simple as that. But when you get into like the money aspect of it, that's when people start to suggest that was you, bro. You did. I was saying it was you. I read it this morning. I just didn't read the name, bro. But I appreciate the idea. Like, and I'm all for it. But I kind of feel like he's like, you're undervaluing yourself. And you're right, man. I do put my shit out at a discount because put out, bro. Y'all act like that's my best work. That's my light work. That's the funny part. That's just light work. I'll tell you the truth, man. Written on Amazon, and I should not admit to this at all. I know I shouldn't, because people gonna think I'm crazy. It took me less than a week to write every one of those books when I put them out. It took me less than 1 week. The first 2 days was just, then the next 2 days or so after that, it was organizing and then fitting in information that I think people might have overlooked. And then I post it, and then I, you know, follow my formatting, do that shit, and you know, go ahead and drop it on Amazon. Exception of the Booty Loop Chronicles, that took me less than 24 hours to put together. I'm gonna admit it right now. The Booty Loop Chronicles took less than 24 hours. That was actually, let me say the first, no, I'm sorry. It took me 24 hours to write it, but it took me a day to come up with the video. I mean, to sharing that book. But like I said, man, my shit that I got out right now, do that shit in my sleep. That's why it never really mattered. I kind of felt like, if you guys know my big brother O'Shea, I like O'Shea. O'Shea and the way I can really fuck with. When he was doing the Negro Manosphere, and I'm just using this as an example for many of y'all who may have known this from back in the day. If anybody heard, he put out his first ebooks, all of his ebooks for free on his Negro Manosphere page. The how to stop simping in 24 hours. After that, it was free on his page. And he was like, look, the reason that I put out shit for free is because I want people to be able to, this man puts out good shit. He is known for quality content. And I know that if there ever is a time this man pay something, I know that it's going to come from a good place. And because of the quality of the content he's put out before, I know, so whatever price he puts it out at, I'll buy it. Now, me, I'm sorry, I can't do free. I can't. If I stimulate my intellect and I put that shit into a book, I'm sorry, I'm gonna charge you. I'm not gonna charge you an arm, leg, foot, and half. Ultimately, I put it out there at what I believe to be a fair price, because I want you guys to be able to share in the knowledge. One, I want you guys to be able to say, no, we've really priced that, I can't afford it, or that I'm not willing to buy it to read it. All right. So again, that's the reason why my shit is. I believe that I fundamentally put my shit out at a very, very affordable price. Now the later project or stimulating and the whole nine, that shit right there is something that I might put, you know, I might put anything that I feel is super, super, super in depth, critical thinking, the whole nine things that make sure, yeah, you might pay a little bit more for that. I will admit my first book, Mike the P.I.'s Quick Guide for First Timers to the Philippines, grammatical errors. I will admit it. Somebody got mad at me for that. Somebody's like, this book has so many grammatical errors. I wrote the book the way that I talk. It was I did the best that I could with what I had. But as I got better, y'all realized that the content really did get better. Like the overall print, how the shit seemed to flow. Yeah, all of that shit gets better over time. I'm not going to be perfect. But like I say, man, I do the best that I can with what I the Mike Masterclass is a good course, but the prescription ebook really gave me a good insight on Filipinas. I did not, you know what? I really do. Because this is going to sound really bad on my behalf. As an author, this shit going to sound really bad. But I can't even remember. If you ask me to quote something from my own book, I don't remember. That's how my mind works, guys. I apologize. I am sorry. Once it fits within my time frame and it's done, what do? I put it out, bring it to the masses. I move on to something else. I work. I provided quality examples in there, which I think really did make the book a little bit better. You know, examples and things that I showed, text messaging and the whole, that shit was fun for me. And that was definitely a great experience producing that book. But again, nothing else after I put it out that I'm going to go back to and be like, yo, oh yeah, I remember I wrote that. I remember I wrote that. Because, all right, guys, but the thing that I want you guys to understand is that I'm doing it to motivate you guys. I'm doing it to educate my people, my guys. Whether it just be an academic with me, whether it be a conglomerate of individuals that are inspired by travel, looking to go to the Philippines and things like that, I create books for damn near an all-inclusive concept, but I do realize that I do speak for my community as well. You dig? So again, Masterclass is fun, kind of random content from time to time, but ultimately, I want you guys to understand that I do what I do and put out the content that I do. I want you guys to be justified in your reasoning for buying something that I actually try to charge for. You understand? I mean, consultation part, big brother. You bring that up. I want to do that so bad I could taste it, because that's where I shine. I do. Where I'm able to cater information to specific individuals. Like, everybody's situation is not the same. We can approach, but everybody has something about themselves that makes them uniquely different. So approaching the situation the same for me, make a person that lacks confidence, XYZ 1, 2, 3, putting in the variables and trying to figure out the psychological makeup of it all. It definitely exciting for me, but if you ask everybody, it's pretty much a broad stroke approach when it comes to Filipinas. And yo, you do everything, you do it this way and this way only. I try not to give that approach when I'm having conversations, and I enjoy it. But you try to charge somebody, everybody look at you funny. Like, you can't make a buck on shit like that. That's the problem. He is not always politically correct, but people are benefiting. You should give it a try, bro. Big brother, I want to, bro. I do. I believe that if I really take it serious, but nobody really wants to. I've tried consultations and I've had a couple, man. And I've tried it, but like I said, man, I'm just not interested. I want to so bad I could taste it. I want to be able to do it. I do. But you know, I can't force you to do it. Can't force you to be a part of it. You gotta want it. If you don't want to follow, if you don't want it, I can't. It's always there and it's always available. But at the end of the day, it's like, oh, you just want my money, and that's what people are like nowadays. And I mean, YouTube, e-begging and all that stuff, that means something to folk, man. That e-begging conversation, man, that shit is different. Is try to even remotely come close to a category like that, because at the end of the day, it's a very, very slippery. Asking for something and not providing something in return, I kind of feel like that's what constitutes e-begging. For me to ask you to go buy a Patreon or something like that, it's a little bit different, but you cannot always come out and say shit like that because people still got that skittish look on their face. The English speaking writing workers in the Philippines. There's you said, what's a good place to find quality English speaking writing? Hella question, bro. There is this thing called IELTS. IELTS, get what it is, but it's a training facility wherein people like the IELTS program is like recognized, a program that Filipinos have to pass English wise in order to be able to, I forget what it's for, but go IELTS. The workers there, they got to know English because they're teaching the people who are trying to pass the test or this exam is of the best, if you ask me. And you know, that's just what I believe. But I'll do consultations, man. I'll make it something else. But again, guys, I want you to remember you're a winner. Okay? Remember you're a winner. Remember, we're the first little swimmer to make it. You're a strong individual. You are the shit. You made it here. They ain't here for a reason, bro. They weak and you strong. You gotta have that mentality, bro. I've had that mentality. One thing I don't like is people who seek validation in others. I think that's weak of a person to seek validation in anybody. I never once go to the means. I am comforted by her when I'm going through shit. That's different. But I don't seek my validation in her. I don't go to her and have her motivating things to me. Okay? I don't need that shit. That's like a man fucking with a girl and hired for this girl to say to him that he has a big one. You dig? That's seeking validation. You understand? Your girl to massage that ego a bit and talk about how good you are in bed or to do this or to do that. To me, that's called seeking. You ever have to seek validation, especially in no female. Ladies, you shouldn't seek validation in your men either. But for my guys out there, chick is weak. It shows a sign of weakness. That's some pussy shit. Okay? I don't need a chick to come to me and tell that I'm the greatest or some shit like that. I mean, because then again, she lying. All right. I remember one time this chick was about something. You know how they do, man. Oh, you're such a big man or some shit like that. You know, I'm like, man, get that shit out of my face. I said, don't rub up on me and talk that shit. I said, I don't need you to tell me what I already know about myself. You understand? Don't tell me something I don't know. That's what I'd be like. I'd be like, baby, tell me something I don't know about me. What do you see in me that's somebody else? It's a valid question. Shout out to my boy Eddie Jackson in the building. Appreciate y'all coming through. Again, 22 in the building. I know I'm just ranting. Y'all be all right. Y'all, I appreciate all 22 and you in the building, showing some love to the good doc. Appreciate you. Y'all make sure y'all caress, molest, de-stress yourself all over. For that like button. Guys, want to support the good doc, please feel free to do so. But of course, I am happy and blessed that you are here with me today. Now and then. It's a late night, guys, and I didn't come on at the time that I did, but I'm glad that you decided to join me, okay? But I'm here, baby. I'm here, regardless. I'm here. I'll put another 30 minutes or so because that's going to be about 12 noon and it'll be about midnight for y'all. So anybody who catches the replay, big salute. I never see validation in no chick. Never. I hate guys who do that shit. I see it in a lot of guys. To me, because I think some chick was trying to I think somebody was trying. I can't remember the conversation. I can't remember. I was doing something, and I think somebody like tried to crack a joke or something that I was doing, or trying to say that I wasn't good at something, or whatever it was. I can't remember. It was so lame. It went in. What happened? I wasn't paying, dude. My lack of energy and giving a fuck about what somebody else said. I was just like, yo. So I was actually having to ask somebody what she said, because literally what she said meant nothing to me in the moment. It still didn't mean nothing. You know how somebody tried to dig at you or say some really like low-key fucked up shit? In the US, you get this a lot. You know how people try to downplay and you miss it? You're like, I know this bitch didn't just say what I think she said, but you didn't react to it. You kind of just blew it off. That's kind of what I do, man, because my energy level doesn't allow me to ever give a fuck about what other people have to say. You got to understand that even with the trolls, that's a little funny. They go hard enough to make you want to respond to them. But at the end of the day, I say, as long as they coming at you, you win. Get trolled a lot. But what little trolling I do get, what do I tell them? I'm like, yo, keep talking about me. Say my name. Say my name like this is a oh. I'd be like, say my name. Say my name. Say it 3 times, man, and I'll pop the fuck up. You dig? Make a video about me. Talk about how this black motherfucker can't get a girl in the Philippines. Talk about anything that you want to. You want to know why? Bring more people to my channel. 5 people short, bro. I'm like 5 subscribers short of 4K. Come on, bro. Come on. Help the doc out, man. 4K. I didn't say 5, right? 4K. Yeah, I'm 5 people short of 4,000 subscribers, bro. Dude, that'll make my day. By months in, I mean, damn, it's not even the 15th yet. But again, I have high dreams and aspirations for myself. I missed my 3-year anniversary on YouTube, bro. I've been on YouTube since 2017. My 3rd year anniversary. I've been so busy working and dropping videos and writing books and doing this shit. I forgot my own 3rd year. I wanted to do a celebratory saying thank you, but I didn't even get a chance to do it. Maybe I'll do it at the 4K mark, but even then I might video tomorrow. But again, I'm just appreciative of the audience that I have. My man Marley says facts. Never looked for any type of validation for any. Some people may like it and some people not so. End of the day, just got to be true to myself. Yes, trust me. I can think of a lot of girls. I'm not a braggadocious son bitch, but I say what I say when I'm doing what I'm doing. I don't know. I just gotta be comfortable. That's all I'm gonna say. My man Matt says, if you had a $2,500 money, would you spend on rent? Hella good question, bro. I appreciate that. That gives me something else to talk about. 500 USD a month. How much would I spend on rent? I might top out at 5. You want to know why the excess is over the grant? I would. So that gives me $2,000 spending budget. I'm good. About sure. If you're budgeting right, no more than 500 a month on living arrangements. Into that 500 should cover electricity, utilities, and everything. You know, 500 should be designated specifically for you. You give me 25. That's my. Let me tell you something, man. I'm gonna tell you my truth. The reason I started getting into the stock market is enough to be able to retire and live off of my dividend payouts. I'm trying to get to about 2,000, 2,500. I have my long way away. I want to be able to live off my dividend payouts a month. That way I can enjoy life in the Philippines and still, just be able to just have it out if I need to, never anytime soon. But, that's kind of what I feel. All right. But yeah, no more than 500, man. No more than. Go to Saudi. Saudi got that money, bro. Saudi has that money. I would this for sure. It's got its ups and downs for sure, but I'd go there and make that money. No doubt. It's Dubai, UAE in general, Oman. I would go. Oh, Qatar. I'm sorry, that's how they pronounce it. They pronounce it Qatar forever, but it's pronounced Qatar because actually there's no U, so you can't say Qatar. It's Qatar. Yeah, that's my dream place to work. Qatar. Small, but their per capita is huge, man. They'll drop some serious ends. That's dream. Make that money for about a year, that tax-free shit, and we'd be good to go. Woo, I wonder how these I do. I don't know all the ins and outs. I can only care about my place because that's where I'm heading back eventually. So I can't really care for anything about that. But yeah, I'd work in Saudi, no doubt. I'd go to Saudi for about a year, a bit better. My top 3 places to work: Qatar, Kuwait. No, Qatar, Dubai, and then Kuwait. But that Kuwaiti dinar is fucking lovely, man. We're talking about trading 3 to the dollar. Shit. Who are people who make that Kuwaiti dinar, man? I know it ain't easy, but congratulations on time. I just think the dinar is awesome. I mean, you're gonna have to work for the guap, but you telling me that going to put me 3 to the US? I mean, one Kuwaiti dinar is $3 US. Shit. What else can I say? The Jordan. I would go to Jordan too. Jordan, that Jordanian dollar is pretty high too. All I ever cared about is my currency exchange rates. Y'all don't know how much I'm fixated on currency exchange rates. A bit higher than $1. That's all I ever cared about. Kuwait probably the best. Anywho, y'all just chatting with yourselves, man. Yeah. Make sure I get the likes on yourselves over there. I'm good to go, Pippin. But yeah, man, life's different. Life's been a little bit different since this. I'm just saying, don't ever look down on yourself. That's all I'm trying to tell you, man. Don't ever look down on yourself. You're a winner, because you were the first and only little swimmer. Unless you're a twin, I don't know how that worked out. But for those, you made it, baby. You made it. Oh, the Saudi Riyal is 13. Wait, the what do you call it? The fuck is the dirham? That shit trade like 11 or 12, so that shit ain't too much. That shit ain't that much worse than dinar. All right, y'all talking. I'll let y'all live, man. I'm done. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all talking with yourselves, man. That means my time is up. y'all. First, hey, you know what I'm gonna do? Give me 2 seconds, bro. 251 pesos a month in the Philippines. 251 pesos a month. Is it a low salary? My my maid that $100 at least. Bro, I gave $251 a month. Damn, nigga, what the that's fucked up, bro. My bad. Yeah, that shit too low, bro. I don't know. My internet acting a janky bitch today. Mic check testing. Anyways, yeah, bro, give her at least $100. Get like 5,000 a month, 5,000 pesos, bro. He said I saw someone offer their services. Nah, that's no, they didn't say pesos. They must have meant dollars, bro. That shit don't sound right. That don't. Damn, that's disparity at its finest, man. Nah. Touche. Oh yeah, before, like I said, till I was rudely interrupted by myself. I'm gonna give y'all a chance to exchange before I cut out, because it seemed like y'all having a hell of a conversation, bro. I want y'all to exchange information before I cut this. I don't want this to be the only meeting place. If y'all got some serious shit to talk about, y'all make sure y'all take the time right now for pleasantries, because I'm gonna go ahead and call this one, because y'all having a hell of a conversation and I'm just left out of it. So I think that my time here is done. Like something when ain't nobody fucking with you, ain't nobody talking to you. It's best you just get the hell out. Bow out of the conversation. My man Anti-Gravity says, so Philippines. Good question. I don't know, man. Truly don't know. I don't know what the average month. It depends. If you're talking about the average monthly salary for it, that's like 3.5 to 5K. You can get paid a little bit more, but mostly on average, I think 4 to 5K is really, really easy. That's comfortable. But that 4 to 5K, you take care of living, you take care of food and stuff like that. All she has to do is work and get work for me. For those like Toyota Corolla in the Philippines, not much. About $1 million. Nah, if it's new, about $1 million pesos. 20K. Second-hand car, something you don't care about. Never get anything expensive in the Philippines, because guarantee somebody gonna hit that bitch. Okay. Just foresee yourself getting into an accident, not on purpose. Nothing may be dramatic, but just think that somebody gonna run into you. But okay, they just can't. They can't. Okay, it don't matter how you slice it, man. They suck at driving. Most of them. They just pay for a license and don't get anything you actually care about. Nothing expensive. Secondhand Toyota Corolla, maybe about $500,000. Depending on how many, might get lucky enough to get one for 250K. It's not too bad. BK, what's good with you, bro? You kind of late, man. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this one. My God, I'm giving everybody a fair chance to exchange numbers and exchange pleasantries and put their IG each other in the chat before I cut it off, because Doc about to go. My man Newbie. I'm not gonna sell it at a loss. If I break even on it, I might let it go. I got other things I'm looking at for sure, but so far still holding. I refuse to sell it at a loss. I thought when it dropped half, straight up, the market is a long-term thing, and it is. But for myself, I do things a little bit differently. Sometimes. I mean, I don't go all the way in. I don't go hard. So I may not have put a lot of money into it, but if I break even on Zoom, next, or what I'm looking to apply my money to, whether it be another dividend stock or to try to add more money to a dividend stock without having. Yeah, it could be a good play, bro. I'm hoping that it is. I'm hoping that it is. I'm a hold for now. I think that good tech stock right now is something to really marvel at. So your Microsofts and Apples right now, I'm definitely looking to hold them. Even though my money or my investment in Zoom was relatively low. The PE ratio. I've been checking out my percentages, man. I know the higher, the worse it is. My PE rate, dog, I got a video coming out, guys, I think. Yeah, I think it's tomorrow. I scheduled some stock videos. Yeah, I scheduled some stock videos coming out tomorrow. But I'm holding Zoom, bro. I thought about selling. I was like, nah. I'll let it hold. You're right, though. But I appreciate y'all actually to note this, okay? I got an idea, and I'm testing the audience, okay? I want to test. I'm thinking about using my secondary channel to do my stock work. Like, I'll putting them over here. You know, maybe I could use my stock videos or my stock thoughts and utilize them over there on coming out tomorrow. 2 stock videos for tomorrow. So there are, but I'm thinking about putting channel when users that way, you know, if we do have minimal conversations about it, it'll be through a live stream and not necessarily something that I talk about through a better idea. Let me know. Yeah, he said, oh, the secondary channel, look in the description area below, man. It's underneath the Patreon stuff, something that shows my secondary channel. If you go to the what is that called? The community section. I posted a video about Pop. It was funny and I just wanted to get it off my chest. That video was posted on my secondary channel. So if you go to the community tab and the last little post that I put my community to the secondary channel, if you don't want to click the link, but the link is in the description area below. But yeah, man, that's my new idea. I got 2 stock videos posted for tomorrow. After tomorrow, I'm going to start putting all of my stock videos over there. I love talking about it. I'm new at this, so I'm a novice. Everything that comes to mind, I speak it. I speak it just because this is what newbies do. So it might be a stock channel or, you know, just another secondary channel that talks about other things other than traveling, Philippines, and stuff like that. But I just wanted to press the audience, but nobody's talking to me. So y'all motherfuckers having a hella conversation with y'all selves, man. I'm gonna move them out. I mean, it's just fun, guys. I mean, I'm just talking about random ish things that I think might be good at investing in or something, just some funny shit, just something, something to think about. All right. But yes, guys, are y'all finished exchanging pleasantries so I can go home now? Because welcoming platform for a community of y'all to have a conversation with each other. But when I cut it off, yeah, we out. So y'all want to exchange IG information, WhatsApp information. Yeah, it is fun to talk about. It's just something in 1,000,001 videos with stocks. Because I'm always looking at my numbers every day. I'm like, I'm trying to figure out why this is happening or what you guys think about this. Or just want the audience to be about the stocks. You dig? I don't want to just post some shit like over here where this is a travel channel and kind of commingle my shit over there. With the exception of the 2 videos tomorrow. Hey newbie, the only one hollering at your boy, man. M1, my trading platform, M1 Finance. So I use M1. It's well, man, how the hell am I gonna keep alive and I'm just talking to myself? I mean, damn, I know I could talk forever, but bro, I can only do but so much damn talking until y'all talk. And people who just be talking to themselves and shit. Anywho, yeah, man. Y'all got about 10 minutes though. I think y'all about to go to bed, ain't y'all? If y'all in the US, man, it's past y'all bedtime, ain't it? So we shall see. Shit. I'm getting tired anyways. Man. It's my midnight afternoon nap. And I had my drink, so I'm good. Shout out to my boy Robert Morris, man. He knows why. Shout out to the Dr. Mike. So my favorite. Dude, is this the most vainest thing somebody has ever done for me, bro? Oh, in the West, it is what? Damn, if it's almost 12. So I mean, it's almost 9 o'clock. It's like 8:40, right? Something like that. A little bit about 8. At least tell him, Marley. Damn, at least give the boy a like. I can't see my like to dislike count. Oops, my bad. Too many buttons. Oh, I be hitting too many buttons, bro. My bad. Um. Anywho, I was about to get the hell up out of here, anyways. Shit. All right. I got about 3 minutes. I got 7 minutes left on my clock, man. Y'all better make it worth your while. I'm pretty sure that y'all about to bounce, man. So I'm gonna sit here and listen to y'all conversate. Shit, y'all making my job easy. All y'all doing is just hey, get the. All you gotta do is put a like up, and y'all can have a conversation, man. I'm good. I'm gonna sit here until somebody talks to me. Shit. Drinking out my favorite cup, boy. My Dr. Mike, holding Dr. Mike TV for ransom. I'm gonna show this cup off every damn video. I just hope you know it, man. I'm just gonna show myself off because I like me. I'm very vain. Not that vain, but shit. I'm trying to be a winner in the stock market too, though, bro. I have to note that. I'm trying to be a winner in them stocks too. You know what scares the hell out of me? I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna make this. I should make this into a video. But I'm gonna tell you what scares the hell out of me about stock marketing. I hate when people tell me you gotta lose to make money. Why? Explain to me why. I need to make this into a video, and I will. I hate people who tell me, yo, you gotta lose to make money, bro. You're gonna lose a lot before you make a lot. You said, does my cap have a cover? Like that thing? Yeah. The Yeti's awesome. Nah, the stock market is hard, but don't tell me I gotta lose first, bro. Hell nah. I ain't trying to lose, man. I'm not trying to lose. Don't sit there and play me. Don't play me. Anti-gravity says, when are you coming to Africa, man? I don't know. But I think Benin or Togo. I'm thinking those are probably going to be my first locations. That's a place that my dad's been, something to help me acclimate myself to the area just a bit. I think is it Benin or Benin or Togo, that area. I'm probably gonna hit those I'm gonna hit that place up first. If it's more than one place, then I'm gonna hit those places first. I think they're kind of the same. We're in the same area, but Kenya or Ghana. I'll expand my horizon a little bit, man. Man, y'all should know how to get girls, man. Don't let the doc be the know all be all. I be making videos in the Patreon channel about that nonsense. My man Don Ridgeway, I used to watch the live stock show on CNBC all day, every day when I was flipping IPO back in the day. Do you ever get in on the IPOs? I'm new to this. So I have yet to come across an IPO. Dude, I'm telling you, you want to know how new I am at this? And I shit you not. I kid you not. If I go to my platform and show you right now, you'll see this. The first ever trade I made was on February 28th. So everything that I've done has been since the COVID shit, since the pandemic times. Every trade I've ever made, every buy I ever bought, every share I ever gotten has been during this time. I do not believe that there has been an IPO that I've been able to get into because I'm so new at this, guys. I'm new at this. I'm making more money than I thought that I would during a time like this because I'm only getting in right now. So I wasn't in the market 10 years ago. I wasn't in the market 5 years ago. I wasn't even in the market a year ago when all of this good shit was happening, this bullish market that people talk about. Yo, the market was crazy after 2008. We went all bullish for about a decade or more and everything went lit and people were buying. So when they see they shit start to tank, everybody panicking. We talk about people who got 150 stacks in the market, talk about they dropped 52K in a day because of this shit. People who are still trying to hold on for dear life, selling off shares and shit. That's something I don't that's something I hope I never experience, but if I do, I'm experiencing it because I'm in the low end. I'm talking about I saw shares in Uber when they were dirt cheap. I bought shares in Uber. I like to use Uber as an example because Uber by far is my favorite growth stock so far. Uber and Netflix. Netflix too damn expensive. I never bought a full share in that. I'll tell you right now. Just enough to hold on to it, to keep my eyes open, just to keep shit going. But these motherfuckers was at a hella discount, way less than what they are right now. And I'm talking about the shares that I own right now in reference to the profits that my platform is showing that I earned. I'm thinking, how the fuck did I do that? I was buying them shits at the hella discount, bro. Like I was buying them shits on half of a half. And I'm like, bro, that don't make no sense, man. So hopefully this is my thing. This is my thought. Maybe I'm wrong in the way that I think, but my thought is this. If I buy during the worst times of the pandemic, then when things start to get better, first of all, my money's going to shoot through the fucking roof. That's my hope. That's my ultimate goal. Prayerfully. I'm not saying that it will, but prayerfully, the stocks that I bought into are going to fucking skyrocket. And my thought is, if I ever lose in the market, all I would lose is what I invested. You dig? So I'm kind of thinking like this. I'm praying. This is the doc praying to the gods above that the market never falls more than it did when I started. So at the end of the day, if the market ever does go hella high for 100 years or so and then drop again, it'll only put me back where I started. You dig? So I never really lost anything. That's kind of my thought process. But again, what do I know, man? I'm just a guy who likes to play around with the stocks and shit. And it's fun. Again, first of all, I got a mentor. Let me not lie to y'all. I haven't been doing this by myself. I have a mentor. I told you guys my man's name is DJ. DJ's been a friend for a long time. He was my brother's homeboy when they were in middle school, when we used to live in Okinawa, Japan. So I've known this man for a hella long time. Only recently did I know my man was in the stocks. And he was like, bro, if you need anything, I got you. So I'll tell you like this. I basically have a mentor, somebody that people would normally pay thousands of dollars to get the information that they need. My man's got over 15 plus years experience. He was in the 08 when it was hella down. He been in it and he's staying in it and he keeps drilling that shit in my head. He's like, yo, this is what you need to do. If I have a question, like I wanted to ask him about Blooming Brands. You may not know this, but that's Outback Steakhouse and shit like that. I heard about it through the Wall Street Trapper. And there were some other stocks that I was thinking about. And he was like, yo, man, if you want to get into it, you should know this. Bam, sends me a link talking about how the company suspended dividend payouts and shit. So this shit's for real. Like, I'm operating at a advantage because I have somebody that I can ping information off of. Matter of fact, let me give love to my boy Robert Morris. Me and him, we've had stock market conversations. I mean, so it's not as if you're ever doing this shit alone. If you ever have it, like, just anything, like, yo, let me talk to you about this. What do you think about this? Like, I was laughing at y'all. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all gonna hate me for this. But when y'all was talking about that marijuana stock and Aurora fell off, I was laughing. I wasn't laughing at y'all because I hate to see my people lose. But when Aurora fell off, I was like, that right there is the reason why marijuana stock is not my thing right now. I'm not saying Canopy is going to do the exact same thing, but I'm telling you this. I'm not interested in marijuana stock until it becomes a U.S. stock. That is something that I learned through my mentor. That's why I say that shit. Like, yo, I'm not interested in marijuana stock until that stock becomes an American stock. I want an American company backing that shit. Until that time comes, I'm just going to sit on the sidelines. But Don Ridgeway, back to your question. The main IPO. I don't want to give my secrets, man. I don't want to give out my secrets. But fuck it, I'll tell you. There's been one stock that I'm waiting for. One IPO that I've been dying to buy into. I've been saving up my money to buy into this IPO. That's WMG, Warner Brothers Music Group. If Warner Brothers, the music group that has artists like Ed Sheeran, this is what I talk to with my guy, my guru, what I call him, my mentor. I talk about it through him too. Yes. If WMG, Warner Brothers Music Group, goes public, I will probably take half of what I have in the stock market. Not half, a third. Nah, not even a third. That seems like a lot. But I'll put in a fair amount of money. Okay, let me say that. I'll put in a fair amount of money to make sure that I at least garnish the shares that I need. And also Quibi. Don't ask me why I like Quibi. I'm thinking Quibi has the potential to be like the next Netflix. And I will invest in Quibi too. That's it. But again, like I said, man, stock market talk is fun. Do you not hear the excitement in my voice when I have conversations about the market? Because this is a learning process. I am still a novice. I'm still as green at this as everybody else. I could turn around and watch all my stocks drop tomorrow and cry like a bitch. And then I would understand what people are like. I would understand what people were telling me when they're like, yo, man, you got to lose before you earn, man. But never forget your blue chippers, man. If you don't have at least 5 blue chip stocks in your portfolio right now, at least 5, then you're losing, because you're going to need that reliable income, bro. You're going to need that reliable income when it comes to growth stocks, when you're trying to play around and see what's going to happen with something because you read something that you thought was awesome. First things first, the first thing my mentor ever told me, and this is truth, he told me the first thing about stock marketing is you never buy into anything because A, somebody else told you about it, or B, because you think it's something. You have to believe in the product, because those stocks are going to go up. Those stocks are going to go down. They're going to go up. They're going to go down. And it's going to be a continuous process. But I've noticed that when stocks go down, like me, when I talked about Zoom, I wasn't really into Zoom. I just bought it because I thought it might be something good to hold on to. What was I talking about in that video? Talking about whether I should hold or sell, right? Think about it. If you have that mindset like, yo, man, I might need to sell these shits, then that's not the stock for you. That's not the stock you should have, bro. You got to have stocks that you believe in, shit that you're willing to ride or die for. You understand? You got to have stocks that you're willing to ride or die for. Though my blue chippers, man, the first 3 stocks I ever bought, I will share this with you. The first 3 stocks I ever bought, McDonald's, Coca-Cola, I think Microsoft. The first 3 stocks I ever bought. Microsoft first, McDonald's, and then Coca-Cola. Those are my first 3 stocks. My blue chippers, the ones that I know are old faithful. You understand? And then after that, I started building a portfolio based off of what I was hearing. Things dealing with I got a whole pie in my M1 Finance thing called the Rona Pie. Literally, it's called the Rona Pie because these are all the businesses that have been affected by coronavirus, whether it be good because they're considered essential, things like that. So you have to be able to understand and see the trends and shit like that. That's me. And I think that that's how you learn, B. I mean, shit, I don't know any other way to tell you. That's just what we do. And I get it. I get it. He said they did a stock split. Okay. I was fucking with y'all, man. I mean, look, hold on to it to the day you die, bro. That's what I say. That is all it takes, man. Did Airbnb do an IPO yet? No, not yet. Not yet. I'm sorry, guys. I was talking and let me check my phone for my, I got to run back. Let's see. Tim, what's going on, bro? He said, did I sell what today? He said, Dr. Mike, when you come to Kenya, it's English speaking. I'll take care of you. Don't worry. Hey, man, anti-gravity, man. Say nothing but a word, bro. I'll come holler at you, man. He said, when will you be able to travel out of there if you want it? I could travel out of the Philippines right now if I wanted to. They're having sweeper flights. Sweeper flights are just like small scale flights that you're allowed to just travel in country. But if I can get to Manila, I can get an international flight out tomorrow. It's not really as hard as people think. It's difficult, but it's not as hard as people think. So yeah, I could get out tomorrow if I wanted to, and I will. For sure. And I'm thinking about it. You do have to start some. Yeah, everybody has to start in the market sometimes, man. Marley says, Doc, he said, I'm in no rush to come to the Philippines. I'm taking my time to level up on my Tagalog. Now that's good. I respect the man to do that. Get your language together. Now you're gonna need to practice with somebody who speaks it so that you can get the articulation and things down pat. So you're gonna need to practice with some young ladies or so. I do recommend if you can find some, just to get you to make sure your articulation is right. Because I will tell you this, you can say a word wrong and girls will laugh at you. That's what I will say. You might mean to say something and then something else might slip out, and it all seems to be amongst the same talking points, and when you say it, it may not come out the way you hoped it would. So yeah, you got to level up on that. But Mike, Airbnb did not go to an IPO yet. Uber just laid off 3,500 workers today, but their stock is still rising, bro. At least from my buy point, when I bought into, shit, dude, I'm making more money at Uber than I ever thought that I would. I'm not gonna lie. They laid off people, but oh shit, let me stop lying. I haven't checked my numbers lately. I need to check them because it's nighttime in the US. I forgot I haven't checked it. But last night over the weekend, bro, shit, my numbers were popping. My shit was awesome. So yeah, they probably fell a little bit. I just don't think that the stocks would have fallen low enough to bring me back to my starting point. That's all I'm saying. I don't know where I was when I started, but I was buying shit for no reason. Then my dumb ass, this is what I did. My dumb ass, instead of putting more money in the market to fund other stocks, I was using stock money to fund my stock money. So I was taking money out of my growth stocks and putting them in my dividend stocks. Because I'm thinking long term, man. I mean, that's what I love and hate about the market, guys. That's what I love and hate about the stock market. Because if your mindset is anything like mine, and you'll see this in my next video, I talk about it in my videos tomorrow. All I think about, ooh, damn, Robert. Ooh, 45. You ain't broke even yet. I think the closing was like, ooh, I think it's 30, right? 30 and some change, right? Maybe 36, I think it's closing at. You bought, was that the original IPO for, was that Uber's original IPO? 45? 40-ish? Was it 50 something? I can't remember. But bro, that's tough because I know what I bought in that. And I think I bought in for half of that, bro. That's why I'm saying that's tough. Cause I, I bought in half of that shit right now. That was, dude, when I bought in, I think I bought in at half of that price. Let's see. I'm sorry that Uber laid off folks, but Don, this is my element, bro. I think stock market might be my new favorite thing to talk about. And when I talk about it, it's only for fun. It's only for fun. I'll tell you what I like, stocks that I like, but I don't expect y'all to take my word as bomb. But look, my blue chippers, man. First three stocks, man, out the gate. Oh, I'll tell you a story real quick. I'm gonna share this story with you, man. I'm not Robert. I'm not laughing at you, bro. I think that's tough shit. Okay, I'm not laughing at you because that's tough shit, man. 45. That's why I'm like, bro, if my stocks ever fall again, I'll be better. I'll be back at break even. That's what I feel. I'm gonna tell you a story. This is the funniest thing that I'll ever share with you guys. I made $26 by accident in the stock market. That's how I knew shit was probably getting off to a good start. Okay. But when I was just learning to use the M1 platform, that's what I used to trade, right? When I was just learning to use M1, the only reason I chose that is because that's the same platform that my mentor uses. So he said, yo, I use M1. So I said, fuck it, I'm gonna use M1 too. Makes it easy, right? So like I said, y'all know my first three stocks, right? So when I was creating the pie, when you create your pie chart, you create it based on percentages, right? So for example, like I think I had 80% of my pie representative of Microsoft, and then 10 and 10 for McDonald's and Coke. So when I was looking to buy the stock, I put money into the pie. So what money I put into the pie, they broke it up. Robert, don't take the cut back, bro. Nah, man, this is distinctly me. He said, "Send my motherfucking cut back." I fucking love you, bro. I appreciate you. You my G. You my OG fam. Don't get it twisted. I ain't got nothing but love for you, family. But when I put the money into the pie instead of buying specific stocks. So when my trade went through on that day, I think I put like damn near $1,000 into Microsoft that day. And when I looked at it and saw that it divided my money up, and I'm like, yo, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I meant to do. I was already plus $30 or $40 when I cashed out. So I put the money into the market, realized I fucked up, cashed out at like $30 more than what I put in. So I'm like, damn, this is getting off to a good start. So since then, I buy per share. I never buy for the pie. I can't buy for the pie. I'll never buy for the pie. Fuck the pie. The pie percentage means nothing. I'm buying directly into companies and stocks. But ETFs and stuff like that, I do agree. Though for my newbies who are really scared, I'm not scared because, like I said, I know my blue chippers, man. That's what I start with. Everything else comes secondary. I funded my blue chipper stocks, and that's it. I'm not going to tell you all my trade secrets because, again, I trade differently than everybody else, but I trade in products that I believe in. Matter of fact, I'll give you one for example. How many of you guys know what network the Good Doc uses in the United States of America? I told you guys this in another live stream before. What network, what telephone network do I use in the United States? Just to see if you guys remember. Big brother, you say that you believe that Uber stock is going to tank, but I think you're failing to realize that we still have Uber Eats. Uber Eats is making bank in the United States because of people that can't go out. They are delivering like a lot. So they're doing a lot of deliveries, and that's what's keeping the numbers relatively safe. But you know what I did do? Right, you know what, big brother, I love you to death, man, because I think we might have the same telekinetic powers. Because I had a lot of stock in Uber. And when it was doing very well, and I feel like I made a mistake on this. Maybe it was too early, but again, I gotta trade at my own pace. T-Mobile, Artie Mac, you my guy. T-Mobile is what it is. I'll get back to that particular part in a minute. T-Mobile is my network in the US. with Uber, I had a lot of shares in Uber because I bought them at the discount. So when they started doing well, what I did is I took my money, or I downsized my, how can I say this? I downsized my investment in Uber by funding other dividend stocks. Because with growth stocks, to me, growth stocks don't mean shit. Because I don't make no money off of growth stocks until I sell them, right? So when it grew, and granted, it grew a little bit of money. It wasn't a lot, but when it grew enough to where I was comfortable to take some money out of it and fund it into another dividend stock, get like 3 or 4 shares in another stock, that's what I did. So I did downsize my investment in Uber. So if it does tank, I've made my money. I've done pretty good with Uber. But don't forget Uber Eats, man. Uber Eats is still making bank because people are still ordering, and you got DoorDash and all that other shit. But Uber Eats is still quintessentially like, yo, people don't know Uber. Like, I mean, people know DoorDash and all that other shit, but Uber is essentially what that shit is all about. You understand? But Artie Mac, back to T-Mobile. I bought stock in T-Mobile too, for no fucking reason other than the fact that I have T-Mobile as a network. I didn't believe in the stock. I just bought it because, I use T-Mobile, so why not buy stock in it, right? Guys, you know what happened. T-Mobile had the merger. I didn't see this shit coming. I didn't buy it. See, that's the weird thing about me. I didn't buy it because I researched something and saw that something was about to happen. I only bought it because I'm like, shit, man, I use T-Mobile, so why not put stock in it? At the time, it was relatively cheap. So I said, fuck it, man, let me just go ahead and throw a couple of dollars in T-Mobile. This was when I was first funding my my M1 account. I said, after they made the merger, and after this whole 5G thing, after they traded CEOs and all that other stuff, like when I'm reading into it, the stock price went hella high. The stock price went hella high. I'm thinking to myself, damn, what did I miss? Shit. I'll tell you right now, I sold it. I sold it on purpose because I didn't want it anymore. I was ready to get out of T-Mobile for a long time. I just got into it and I was ready to get rid of it. And it's stupid. I know when you think stock market, you think long-term. But sometimes I saw my Spotify stock too. Had a whole share in Spotify, got rid of it too. And I used it to fund my dividend accounts. See, that's the kind of thought that I have. And I don't know why I have that thought. You could be trading out a stock that could be worth thousands of dollars one day, Mike. Yeah. But at least my dividends are going to pay me out, because if that stock is worth thousands of dollars, I'm never going to see that $1,000 until I cash it out anyways, right? So I might as well get my money up to a profit, nice little chunk of change for myself, to where I feel like, you know what, Doc, you served your purpose. Now go ahead and fund your blue chippers. That's what I do. And that's what I've been doing. So I do a lot of market moving. It's just weird. I don't like the way I trade, but it's me, god dang it. I can't help myself. Can't help it. But yeah, that's me. Damn, bro. Mike, you're dumb, man. You said that Uber laid off 3,500 people today in a Zoom call. How ironic is that? It was a fucking Zoom call. Shout out to Zoom, people. Shout out to Zoom. But yeah, T-Mobile, I own stock in it for a while. It's fine. My man Don Ridgway says this is uncharted territory. That's why we are trying to trade in, especially with the Feds pumping so much money into this. I know. I enjoy it. I do. I'm sticking to my blue chippers for the most part, but yet and still, I'm not afraid to throw money at something else and see if it sticks. I'm not afraid of the airline industry at all, guys. I want y'all to know that I am far from scared of the airline industry, man. I'm waiting for that shit to pop off again. Shout out to my boy Edward Crandell. I see you, bro. I'm waiting for the airline industry to take off again. Everybody's like, yo, Buffett sold all his shares in the airline industry, bro. Them stocks tanked. That day that he announced, actually, I'll tell you the truth. That day that they made that announcement, my mentor talked to me. My mentor was like, yo, he told me this shit, bro. He told me this shit before the announcement was made. I don't know, I was like, bro, where the hell you get this information from, right? But I guess he's really up to par. This is what he texted me. He's like, yo, Buffett just sold all of his stocks in the airline companies. He's like, yo, if you want to buy, now's the time to buy. That's all he said. He's like, look, man, stock's about to be on sale, bro. If you want to buy now. That's what he said. Next thing I know, Monday morning hits after the announcement, right? Bro, those shares were down like hella low, man. Like a lot. They were down by a lot. And I was like, fuck it, man. Let me go ahead and throw some money at this. Again, I'm not scared of the airline industry. Yes, it's gonna take 3-4 years for this shit. I know. It's gonna be an agonizing 4 years because I'm anxious as fuck. I'm like a very anxious person. Like my mind moves quickly, and I'm like, yo, man, I need to see what I can get into like right now. Because the stock market is exciting, bro. I'm not doing Boeing, bro. I don't know why. Boeing doesn't do it for me, but I understand your thoughts. Newbie, do your thing, bro. You might have a reason for why you want Boeing. You stick to that. But I'm not yet. I'm not convinced on Boeing either. Like I said, like I'm not convinced on cannabis stock. Boeing, nah, it ain't doing it for me yet. But we all have our reasons for doing what we do. But yeah, everybody's doing something different, and that's just my thoughts. My man Anti-Gravity says, I was thinking of buying those oil futures. I would have been paid 37 to take oil off their hands. Only problem was I have no idea where to put the barrel of oil. Yeah, that's a tough one, man. I put that shit in my backyard. Like, yo, just put that shit in the corner, man. As long as it doesn't go bad, I'll just keep it there. You feel me? So yeah, man. Have you guys noticed at the end of all of my live streams, I do talk stocks, bro? Yeah, Boeing isn't. I was not convinced on Boeing either. My mentor has stock in Boeing. It was funny. See, I don't know what it is, man. You've got to have somebody you trust to tell you shit. I'm blessed that I have who I have in my corner, man. Dude, Robert Morris, I love you, bro. You know we talk good stocks too. My mentor, those people, like I'm telling you, you have got to have good people in your corner. Cause it was funny. He had Boeing in his shit. He told me he sold it. He's like, never mind. He just said, yo, I wasn't convinced on it. And so I sold it. So he let it go. I'm like, I wasn't thinking about Boeing anyways. He shares with me his pies and stuff, just and lets me know what he's. So it's like, and I think it's fun for him just to be able to share the knowledge because he's been doing it by himself for so long. It's just, he's just happy to share his knowledge. I'm like, bro, you don't know what you're doing for me right now. And if I ever do make it big, yo, I owe that motherfucker a lot of money, bro. I'm telling you. Hey, I owe that man a lot of money if I ever make it. He knows I'm gonna make it. He believes in your boy, and that's why I think he kind of took me under his wing and shit. And you gotta respect the people you got in your corner. Like I said, me and Robert, we chopped it up about cannabis stock. We was fucking talking shit, but yeah, it's just good to have conversations about the market, especially when you're really into it, because you get to see what other people are thinking about and what people are knowing about the information that's potentially about to come out. You just do what you got to do. Robert, you said that you bought Uber at the IPO and your account's mad at you for it. Nah, that shit sucks, bro. Hold on, Robert. Time out, Robert. Back up, bro. Bro, you said what? Hold on. How many shares did you have before the split? Was the split like a 1-5, a 1-3, like a 1-4? What was your stock split, bro? Because like I said, dude, I'm just learning about stock splits like now. So I know that if they did a 1-5, bro, for every 5 stocks you own, it's oh shit. You had 1,000 plus? Oh, they fucked you in the ass, bro. No cap, man. No rubber, dude. Bro. Oh man, I'm sorry, dude. I can't even, dude. Damn, that's like something you cry about at night, man. I would cry. They fucked you out of 1,000 shares. Now your shit's only. Oh, they did a 112. Ugh. All right, guys. For those that don't know, he says my damn cup, bro. I'm sorry. I'm not laughing. God dang it. I'm sorry. I'm not laughing. Shit, dude. The cup needs to stay, bro. Don't leave the boy hanging, man. Don't make me send it back, bro. But yeah, for those that don't know stock splits, guys, stock splits are bad. Stock splits are horrible. Whatever the share of a price is, like I said, I just learned about this shit yesterday, man, and I feel like I'm a goddamn expert, and I'm not. But for example, if you, for however many shares you own in that, if they do a stock split of 1/5, that means for every 5 shares that you own, it's only going to be worth one of the actual shares. So my man, like I said, he did a 1/12, which means for every 12 share, now for every 12 shares that he has in his shit, it's only worth one. That's why his number went from 1,014 to 84. Bro, I think this bullshit, man. You need to boycott them bitches, man. You better tell them to get their shit together. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Tell them to get their shit together. Newbie, you're right, bro. The safe way to go is ETFs. I don't do ETFs. I can't. I don't like ETFs. ETFs are too damn safe. That's my fear, man. I don't know. I don't like investing in pies. Like I said, another thing that I learned from my mentor, buying the companies you want, bro, buying the shit you believe in. You know, you can buy in the pies, the S&Ps, the SPYs, and all that good shit, the NASDAQs and the whole nine. You can buy in those. But you buying in like 100 damn companies, man. You don't even know them damn companies. I mean, granted, they do somewhat guarantee that you're gonna get you some money, but it's a safe bet, man. So you're not really focused on the high dividend yields. You're not really focused on what I would like to refer to as the annualized payouts. I love annualized payouts. You're not focused on the high dividend yields, based off of the annualized payouts, and whether it's a quarterly thing, whatever it may be. You're not focused on that shit. You're just like, yo, here's my money. You put my money where you think it's going to work best. No, man, go out there and test the waters a little bit. Like I said, man, buy you a couple shares in something. You're investing in a business. You're not, you're not in buying shares. You're just investing in a business, man. I bought shares in Starbucks. What's up, Bag? What's going on, bro? Dude, I bought shares in Starbucks when Starbucks was hella cheap, bro. Starbucks was cheap as shit. I bought in right when they closed down in China, right? They closed this shit down in China and they went to drive through. Oh, that stock tanked like a motherfucker, bro. That stock was down. That shit was way down. So that's when I bought in. I don't even drink Starbucks. I hate it. But my girlfriend loves it. She can't get enough of the buck. Bro, them damn frappuccino joints, the caramel fraps, little cold shits. She drinks that shit religiously. I spent so much money at Starbucks. I'm like, bitch, I should own part of the company. So I did. I just went out and bought it. I didn't even care what the share price was at the time. I just bought the shit. I did. Oh yeah, they're right now, even the stock price now is okay. It's not the greatest, but it's still a good hold. But yeah, I bought in the Starbucks. See, I can't give you guys everything that I own in my portfolio, but I think you're starting to get an idea. But still, man, this shit is what's real to me. I don't even know why I even like this shit so much. But Starbucks, when I see them on the shelves and that emblem, that logo, that brand means something. You got all these people out here willing to pay $12 and $5 and $13 for what? A cup of coffee? They live and die by the brand. So when people that live and die by the brand, why not become part of the brand? Business 101. I went to school for business. That's why talking about this shit makes me excited. I used to wake up watching Bloomberg every day. Didn't even know shit about shit. I'll tell you right now, I used to think I knew stuff. I used to wake up and watch Bloomberg every day. I used to fall asleep to it, watching the stock market. I used to wake up to it, watching it. I was barely learning anything. I learned more in the last 2 months than I've learned in my whole entire lifetime about this whole thing. Just got to know where to look, man. But don't look at me as the expert. Please. Doc is no error. Yeah, Robert Morris, it is good OGs that really do help to grow you mentally. Dude, I swear, man, I'd be like, yo, what do you think about this? He's like, well, this is what I found on it. I'm like, damn, nigga, I could have did the research, but he'll do the research too sometimes. But I think it's because, like I said, when you're excited to get the information out there, or somebody coming to you looking to have a teachable moment, like you want to share it as a teacher, man. So I'm like, yo, I don't take advantage of it because, you know, you still got to do your own shit. But I was like, yeah, it's crazy, man. I can't. I'm going to go ahead and let that one go. Larney left me. I'm sorry. Don Ridgeway, we got to go safety first. Don said that layups are always good for stocks. Touche, man. Like I said, don't get it twisted, man. Uber Eats is popping. I know Uber Eats is popping. And plus, I think Uber and Grab have like a little joint venture. I think Grab and all that stuff is like Uber of like the Southeast Asia's, like something like that. The Uber International or something like that. I think that's what Grab is. I think they're still affiliated. So again, you're invested in the Grab brand as well. So I'm not seeing a fall off, man. Let them people lay off. I'm sorry. I am so sorry people losing their jobs. I would never condone that type of behavior, but I see consistency in the growth. But I did downsize my shares. Fair enough to the point where I'm like, look, if y'all going to take this away from me, I'll check the deuces and call it a day and say, just grin and bear it, because I'm never in a place where I'm uncomfortable right now. Green Newbie, you asked a great question. I know I'm just getting to it now, bro. You asked me, is buying and selling stocks in the U.S. free through the platform that we use? I think Robinhood and M1, Sophie, I think those platforms do allow for free, commission-free trading, I should say. It's commission-free trading. And it's not bad, man. It's fun, man. I encourage you guys to at least give it a try. I think there is no better time than right now to buy. I'll say that, and you hear that shit all the time. There is no better time than to buy stocks at a discount than right now. One thing that I look at in my investment portfolio, and listen to me acting like I'm a goddamn genius, man, but one thing that I look at, and this is truth to me, this is one thing that I do look at, and I want you guys to look at this too. Use dividend.com. Shout out to my boy Robert Morris. Me and him were on the same page with that. There's a thing called dividend.com. Use it whenever you're interested in a stock. If it is a dividend payout stock, it'll tell you the annualized payout, how many years of dividend growth that company has had consecutively. You know, it tells you all of the good information. But I look at stock price and I look at dividend annualized, or I look at annualized payout. Those are two things that are important to me. It sounds weird, but look, I'm trying to spend the less amount of money that I can that's going to utilize or give me a very decent annualized payout. I'm not greedy, but I'm gonna be honest with you. Nike, I love Nike. Nike is hella that check, that brand right there has made me more money than I'll probably ever know. Jordan, shout out to Jordan. Ever since that Last Dance shit came out, my stocks have gone up in Nike. But Nike is only 98 cents annualized payout, bro. So you're not gonna get a lot of money unless you own a hell of a lot of stocks in it. So my stock position in Nike is minimal at best. I like Nike. I believe in the brand, but I'm going to keep it 100 with you, man. If my money gets good enough, man, I definitely, always reinvest my dividends, bro. Any dividend I get, I always reinvest it. No doubt. No doubt. I never take my money out the market, bro. I am not trying to get taxed for that taken out of the market shit for your first year. I heard about that, and I don't like that. I don't know about my taxes on the stock market yet. I don't know about my taxes on it, so I'm not pulling out any money right now, no time soon. Always reinvest. You're right. I always do that. But like I was saying, man, ever since The Last Dance came out, the Jordan brand came out with them new shoes, bro, Nike's popping. But Nike is only 98 cents of an annualized payout, bro. Less than $1 a year. Imagine how much money that is every fucking quarter. What are we looking at? 33 cents, maybe? Not even I ain't even $1, so it ain't even 33 cents, bro. So that shit don't really do nothing for me. I have it only because I believe in the brand. Only because Nike is and always will be the most noticeable athletic brand on God's green earth. No other athletic brand can compete. Under Armour can't do it. Adidas, they tried. No. Pumas, hell no. Reeboks, Oshkosh B'gosh, BKs, the British Knights, Who else we got? New Balance, not even close. So I want you to understand, Nike is the go-to brand. And I got Nike at a discount, so you need to fuck with that. Need to do that. Gucci, never. Not even close. I talk a lot of shit about Gucci, man, but I ain't gonna never invest in no damn Gucci. You know how our community works, Robert. We go straight to the Gucci store whenever we get a little bit of money. Shit, not the doc, man. I pass, man. I don't even know what I don't know what their stock trade is. Don't even know if they have stock. I don't even know what their annualized dividend payout is. But I am not impressed, man. I'm not into high fashion, and that's not a brand that I care about. So miss me with all that shit. But yeah, just invest in shit you believe in. That's it. And that's kind of how I started. Brands that I know that regardless whether they're up or down, I'm all in. I'm not gonna sell it. You heard Warren Buffett, 400 million shares in Coke. He could care less what happens to Coke stock. That man right there will never sell out of Coke. He might give up every position he has in the stock market in reference to airplane companies, but that man right there will never, ever sell one share of Coke. He said that to the day he dies. He'll never sell any of his shares in Coke. And I believe that man. Believe him. Believe that man when he say it. Because I do. And I'm, and like I said, Henny, would I ever buy into Henny? No, I wouldn't even do Hennessy because Hennessy, I would have to buy into whatever brand makes Hennessy. And I'm sure they make other types of alcohol too or some shit like that. It ain't going to be no Gucci, ain't going to be no Henny. No stop. Look, man, Henny's just, it's there. It's nothing I will ever invest in. Yeah, everybody should buy blues to anchor a portfolio. Sometimes you can look around and you can see what's working, what people are spending their money on. That's the best way to invest too. Look at what everybody else is buying. Like I said, Georgia Pacific, when I saw about the whole toilet paper sitting situation, I was like, yo, where is Georgia Pacific and how can I get into this bitch right now? But like my shout out to my boy JD Orca. He told me, he was like, Georgia Pacific is like a wood type company, so they kind of make timber and like wood and stuff like that, so it's not just toilet paper. And I look for their stock ticker, they don't exist, so nah, I missed it. But we got Clorox is popping. Their stock is expensive, $200 for the payout. It ain't worth it, but I got it for no damn reason, man. No damn reason. Oh man, he said the cold part of all this is the feds are pumping money into big businesses while small businesses are folding daily. Looks like another transfer of wealth. I agree, man. I agree. I don't go for growth stocks, man. I like growth stocks only if I believe in them. Only if I believe in a brand. One growth stock that I have that I'll never sell is Netflix. I'll just hold it. I like Netflix. I use Netflix. I don't even watch TV anymore. And everybody knows the phrase Netflix and chill, right? You can't put that with any other type of streaming service. You can't Disney Plus and chill. You can't Apple Plus and chill. You can't Hulu. Well, you could Hulu and chill. But Netflix and chill is like the motto. It's the code. It's the code. It's the mode. It's like everybody knows what Netflix and chill means. You dig? So to have a brand associated with such a popular saying, why not invest in that brand? Because people do Netflix and chill, people. It means something. Again, I learned that one from my guy. I can't take credit for it, but I'm telling you, these are just things that you naturally recognize. These are thought-provoking things and brands that always come to mind. You trying to smash your girl, but you want to watch a movie. What do? You Netflix and you fucking chill. How? You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy, man. It's just different. It's just different. I'm scared, bro. My shit could all tank tomorrow, and then what? All this talk could be for nothing. That's why I don't brag, man. You can never brag about your positions, man. You got to stay humbled, man. I stay humbled and I stay hungry. Always looking, always researching. That's all I can tell you, man. Oh, you're talking about Warren Buffett. He's getting old and he's losing it. Wait a minute. We can't put no disrespect on that man's name, but put some spec on Buffett's name. But we have to be honest with ourselves, though. I did my research on his whole the way he went about the airline industry. If y'all read any of the news that Buffett, I'm gonna be honest, man. The way Buffett went about the airline industry was no green newbie. I think you might have something, just a little bit of something, though. I'm not gonna say he's losing it, but we have got to look into the way that he handled the airline industry situation. He bought in when the stocks were high. First of all, he never wanted to do airlines. If you guys read the article, it's very simple. Never wanted to do airlines a day in his life. Finally, when he does get into it, he gets into it at a hella high price, then gets out of it at a total loss. So it's kind of like, damn, bro. You might as well have just held it. I mean, you're not doing anything with it. You could have just waited for the bounce back, but he wanted out because he did not have a idea of when the industry was going to come back. Then you have good old TD Ameritrade. They like, yo, Buffett might have sold out, but Pimple, we about to buy them shits up. And they did. TD Ameritrade went on ahead and bought it and said, yo, we looking at this from a 3-year, distance. And that's it, man. Yo, I'm about to be out of Davao very soon, bro. Taxes. But yeah, man, damn, he got out. That's tough, man. That's tough. But like I said, man, good talk, man. I like talking about stocks, man, and I get over it. I'm not the best at this shit. It's just good to have the conversation. I like to see what you guys invest in, so it gives me an idea of something to look into. But I just recently got into something new that I'm super hella excited about for no reason at all. I'm just hella excited about it. And I only invested yesterday, Monday. Well, my Monday, my Monday. I got into it. So man, we'll see, guys. We'll see how this plays out. Just know that regardless of how it plays out, I'm rocking with y'all as long as y'all rocking with me. He could have made money on the way down. I don't know, man. Buffett, I think that we don't give him enough credit, but we do. But the way on paper it looked, he bought in at a pretty high price. We would say at a premium when it was high, but he sold when it was low. So I'm not sure, man. I'm really not sure. I don't think he really lost as much as he did, but on paper, that's what they're trying to convince us of, man. I can only do American stocks, bro. I'm sorry. That's my code, man. That is my motherfucking code. If it ain't American, I can't do it, bro. Can't do it. I've tried. I've thought about it, but I'm like, I don't know if Canada gonna bail their people out. They probably would. I don't know if the government would bail their stocks out like shit, like ours will, man. Touche, man. Reporting losses on taxes so they don't have to pay. Hey, man, I really do believe that that's chump change for my man Buffett. So I ain't worried about him. And like I said, if he lost a couple billion in the process or however many billion he did lose, he'll be all right. You got to realize that's Warren fucking Buffett, man. That man's good. He's probably living very well off of very little. That man has a very humbled house. He has I don't know if he's still driving that old car that he used to have, that truck. I think he used to drive a truck. So he's a very humbled person on the way it looks. And I feel like I want to live my life just like him. You got to eat, breathe, and shit this shit if you really want to succeed in it. And that's the way I'm going to leave it, bro. I appreciate the love. Dude, we've been talking too long, man. I see people shutting down, and I think it's time for me to shut it down too. But again, remember, you're a winner because you were the lonely swimmer that made it, okay? Remember that. because you were the little swimmer that made it. And with that being said, man, Doc's going to go ahead and call it. I appreciate everybody who came through. My man, Green Newbie. Of course, my man, Robert Morris. Family. Salute, man. Every single night, I'm a toast up to my G for getting the boy the cup. My pimp cup. But again, guys, much love to you, my boy Don Ridgeway, Green Newbie. I appreciate y'all. We do what we do best, fam. And like I said, anybody who comes through and watches the replay, if you watch it this long, you must really fuck with me because I haven't been talking about nothing important. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it has been fun. It has been real, but you know what? I got to get up out of here, man. I'm about to take me a nap. Yeah, it's about time to get a nap in. Doc need his mid-afternoon nap. So, with that being said, the good Doc is officially out. At least nako paalam, which means time for me to go. Time for me to go. Damn, did I say that shit? Yeah, I know I'm tired. At least nako paalam, which means it's time for me to go. Goodbye. As always, I love you guys. I forgot my own shit. I love you guys. Mahal kita. Bye-bye. Peace.